Title, Whispers Beneath the Euro Tree. In Ekeora, the ancestors whispered through baobab leaves and rattled calabashes in the night wind. The village was a place of rhythm and silence, of rituals inherited and fears unspoken. Among these unspoken things was the Ihumma Sacred Grove, a place so feared that even birds veered around its borders. They say even the sun dims inside that forest, the elders warned. To Nnenna, it was just another story in a world full of shadows. She was 17, tall for her age, with restless feet and a gaze that lingered too long on things others ignored. The village women said she asked too many questions. The boys said she climbed too high. Her mother simply sighed and braided prayers into her hair. It began on a morning like any other, except for the egret, white as spirits, limping along the path near the river. Something about the way it moved, half gliding, half limping, called to her. When it slipped past the Euro tree that marked the boundary of the grove, Nnenna hesitated only for a breath before stepping over the line. What met her inside was not terror, but memory. In the grove, time folded, light bent. The trees stood taller, their bark etched with symbols older than the village itself. She heard her name whispered by wind and water alike. At the heart of the grove stood a colossal Euro tree, roots like serpents, its bark humming. There, the spirits came. Not ghosts, but beings of presence, robed in feathers, beads, and bone. One stepped forward. Her eyes bore Nnenna's own stubborn spark. "Omeo," the spirit said, bowing slightly. "You come from my blood." They showed her visions of Ekeora before the forgetting, when people and land lived as one. They showed the betrayer, a chief, long buried, who sold the grove's secret to strangers in iron coats. The land mourned. A pact was broken. To protect what was left, the spirits withdrew, waiting for one who could restore the balance. "You are that one," Omeo said, placing a warm, pulsing seed in Nnenna's hand. "Plant it in the village's heart. Speak our names." She returned home to silence and fear. When her mother saw her, she gasped and dropped the water pot. "You crossed the grove. Nnenna, child, what have you done?" The news spread like bushfire. That evening, the village council summoned her. The council hut was dark, lit by oil lamps that flickered like nervous eyes. At the center sat Chief Udo, his hands heavy with brass rings, his voice slow and cold. "You stand accused," he said, "of entering the forbidden, of speaking to spirits, of bringing danger to our people." Nnenna met his gaze. "I went because the land called me, and the spirits, our ancestors, showed me truth." Murmurs rippled. Elder Okeke, the oldest among them, leaned forward. "And what truth do you, a girl, claim to know that we have not gathered for decades?" She did not flinch. "That we have forgotten who we are. That a curse still lies on our soil. And unless we remember, we will lose everything." Chief Udo slammed his staff on the ground. "You speak in riddles and madness. The grove was sealed for a reason, to protect us." "No," Nnenna said. "To protect the grove from us." Gasps. The air shifted. "You dare accuse your own people," Elder Needy said sharply. "You threaten to unravel peace with old wounds." "I threaten nothing," Nnenna said. "But the drought is already here. The crops fail. The rivers retreat. You think this is coincidence?" Silence. "Then show us," Chief Udo finally said. "If you believe the spirit sent you, prove it. Plant your seed under the new moon. But if nothing happens, we will exile you." Her mother cried that night, clutching her tightly. "You should not have gone, Nnenna." "But I had to," she whispered. "I was called." The new moon came. The villagers gathered, reluctant, hushed, watching. Nnenna knelt in the village square, the seed cradled in her hands. She could feel it thrumming, like a heartbeat in her palm. She dug her fingers into the dry earth. "I call you, Omeo, Ikina, Ojugo, Anulai. Come forth." The wind stirred. The ground shuddered. A light paused beneath the soil, then a sapling burst through, glowing faintly. From its leaves, mist unfurled. The people gasped. Even the council fell silent. Then thunder rolled, and the first raindrop in months kissed the dust. Then another, and another. The sky opened, and the village danced. In the days that followed, the Euro tree bloomed in the square. The elders, shamed yet silent, began to include Nnenna in their meetings. The people brought her offerings, not of gold, but of gratitude. And at night, beneath her window, the egret waited. She would follow it again, someday. There were more truths to uncover. But for now, Ekeora remembered. And that was enough.